bother us now, honey. Our old incubator's gone bad.
Oh, but Aunt Em, Miss Gulch hit Toto right over the back with a rake just because she says he gets into her garden and chases her nasty old cat.
Now, Dorothy, this will have to wait. We're busy.
But he doesn't do it every day, just once or twice a week. And he can't even catch her old cat anyway. And now she's just gonna get the sheriff in.
Come on, you step it up. We're coming. We gotta get them hogs in.
Hunk, what am I gonna do about Miss Gulch?
Now look at Dorothy. You ain't near your head about Miss Gulch. You think you had no brains at all.
I have so got brains.
Look it, kid. Are you gonna let that old Gulch heifer try and buffalo you? She ain't nothing to be afraid of. Have a little courage, that's all.
Here, what's all this jabber weapon about when there's work to be done? Go feed those hogs before they worry themselves to anemia.
Yes, ma'am.
Aunt Em, do you know Miss Gulch said she was gonna do to Toto?
Now, Dorothy, you stop imagining things. You always get yourself into a fret over nothing. Just help us out today and find yourself a place where you won't get into any trouble.
Some place where there isn't any trouble? Do you suppose there is such a place, Toto? There must be. It's not a place you can get by a boat or a train. It's far, far away, behind the moon, beyond the rain. When all the world is a hopeless jumble and the raindrops tumble all around, heaven opens a magic lane. When all the clouds darken up the skyway, there's a rainbow highway to be found, leading from your window pane to a place behind the sun, just a step beyond the rain. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I've heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and those dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me. Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly. Birds fly over the rainbow. Why? Then why can't I? If happy little bluebirds fly beyond the rainbow, why, oh, why can't I?
Mr. Gale, I need to speak to you and your wife right away. It's about Dorothy.
Dorothy? Well, what has Dorothy done?
What has she done? I'm all but lame for the bite on my leg.
You mean she bit you?
No, her dog.
Oh, she bit her dog, eh?
No, that dog is a menace to the community. I'm taking him to the sheriff to make sure he's destroyed.
Destroyed? Toto, you can't. You mustn't. Auntie Emma, Uncle Henry, you won't let her, will you?
Of course we won't. Will we,
Oh, please, Aunt Em. Toto didn't mean to. He didn't know he was doing anything wrong. I ought to be the one punished. I let him go into our garden. You can send me to bed without supper.
If you don't hand over that dog, I'll bring a damage suit that'll take your whole farm. There's a law protecting folks against dogs that bite.
How would it be if she keeps him tied up? He's really gentle, with gentle people, that is.
Well, that's for the sheriff to decide. Here's the law order allowing me to take him, unless you want to go against the law.
No, we can't go against the law, Dorothy. I'm afraid poor Toto will have to go.
I won't let you take him. You go away, you. Oh, I'll bite you myself.
Dorothy!
Please don't let her take him. Don't let her take him, please.
Put him in the basket, Henry.
Oh, please, Uncle Henry, please don't.
We can't be against the law, Dorothy.
Oh. Oh, you're nothing but a wicked old witch.
Elmira Gulch, just because you own half the county does not mean you have the right to run the rest of us. For the past 23 years, I've been dying to tell you what I've thought of you. But now, well, being a Christian woman, I can't say it.
Oh, Toto, you came back. Oh, you came back. I'm so glad. Well, they'll be coming for you in a minute. We've got to run away. We've got to run away quick.
Leaving so soon? Wait, don't tell me. You are running away.
How did you guess?
Professor Marva never guesses. She knows. Now, why are you running away?
Nobody cares about me at home. They won't even miss me.
Now, I wouldn't be so sure of that.
No, honestly. Aunt Emma's even going to let them kill Toto for biting Miss Gulch.
Well, come, sit here.
My, it's beautiful.
It is. Now gaze into the crystal ball with me. I see a woman, and she is wearing a skirt.
Is it a floral skirt?
It is, and her face is careworn.
Yes, that's Aunt Em.
Is her name Emily?
Yes, that's right. What's she doing?
I can't quite see. Why, she's crying.
Oh,
Now she's going into a little bedroom.
does it have poppies on the wallpaper?
Yes, there are poppies on the wallpaper. What's this? She's putting her hand on her heart.
Oh,
She's
no.
dropping down on the bed. That's all. The crystal ball's gone dark.
You don't suppose she could be really sick, do you? I've got to get home. I've got to run away quick. Goodbye, Professor Marvel, and thanks a lot.
You should get home. There's a storm blowing up. Speak of the peasantry. Poor little kid. I hope she gets home all right.
Hunk, get them horses loose! Hickory, check on the pigs! Clouds that color can only mean one thing.
Henry, it's a twister. Just spotted that way, and it's coming our way.
Dorothy! Dorothy!
Come on, everyone, in the storm cellar!
Storm!
Dorothy!
Dorothy! It's it! Where are you? On the ground, Toto. Oh, we must be inside the cyclone.
I'll get you, my pretty, and your little dog too.
No, Toto, hide! Hide! Toto? Oh, Toto, where are you? Oh! Toto! I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore. way for the rainbow. Now I know we're not in Kansas.
Are you a good witch or a bad witch?
Who, me? Why, I'm not a witch at all. I'm Dorothy Gale from Kansas.
Oh. Was that the witch?
Toto? Well, Toto's my dog.
Oh, well, I'm a little muddled. The Munchkins called me because a new witch just topped the house on the Wicked Witch of the East. And there's the house, and here you are. And, well, that's all that's left of the Wicked Witch of the East.
Oh, my.
So what the Munchkins want to know is, are you a good witch or a bad witch?
Oh, but I've already told you, I'm not a witch at all. Witches are old and ugly. What was that?
The Munchkins are laughing because, well, I'm a witch. I'm Glinda, the Witch of the North.
Oh, I beg your pardon, but I've never heard of a beautiful witch before.
Oh, only bad witches are ugly.
Oh, I didn't know.
The Munchkins are happy because you freed them from the Wicked Witch of the East.
But if you please, what are munchkins?
The little people who live in this land. It's Munchkin Land, and they're the national hare, my dear. It's all right. You may all come out and thank her. It's all right. You may all come out. Come out wherever you are and meet the young lady who fell from the star. She fell from the morally, ethically, spiritually, efficiently.
Positively, absolutely, undeniably, and reliably dead!
As coroner, I must avow I thoroughly examined her, and she's not only merely dead, she's really most sincerely dead.
Friends, this is a day of independence for all the Munchkins and their descendants.
If any,
Yes, let the joyous news be spread. The wicked witch at last is dead. Ding dong, the witch is dead. Witch, old witch, the wicked witch. Ding dong, the wicked witch is dead. Wake up, you sleepyhead, rub your eyes, get out of bed. Wake up, the wicked witch is dead. She's gone where the goblins go below, below, below your home. Let's open up and sing and ring the bells now. Ding dong, merry-o. Sing it high, sing it low. Let them know the wicked witch is dead. We represent the Lullaby League, the Lullaby League, the Lullaby League, and in the name of the Lullaby League, we wish to welcome you to Munchkin Land. We represent the Lollipop Guild, the Lollipop Guild, the Lollipop Guild, and in the name of the Lollipop Guild, we wish to welcome you to Munchkin Land. Welcome you to Munchkin Land. Tra-la-la-la-la-la. From now on, you'll be history. You'll be history. And we will glorify your name. You'll be a bus. Be a bus. Be a bus. In the Hall of Fame. Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Tra-la-la-la-la-la. Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Tra-la-la-la-la-la.
I thought you said she was dead.
That was her sister, the Wicked Witch of the East. This is the Wicked Witch of the West, and she's even worse than the other one was.
Who killed my sister? Who killed the Witch of the East? Was it you? Answer me!
Leave her alone.
You stay out of Glenda. I'm here for vengeance. So it was you, wasn't it? You killed her, didn't you? I didn't mean to kill anybody. Really, I didn't. Didn't mean it, eh? Accident, eh? Well, my little pretty, I can cause accidents too. And this is how I do it.
Yeah, but aren't you forgetting the baby slippers?
Ah, yes, the slippers. They're gone! The baby slippers! What have we done with them? Give them back to me! Give them back, girl!
It's too late. There they are, and there they'll stay.
Give me back my ruby slippers! I'm the only one that knows how to use them! They're no use to you! Give them back to me! Give them
those so badly.
You stay out of this, Glinda, or I'll fix you as well!
Oh, Rebus, you have no power here. Be gone before somebody drops a house on you, too.
Very well! I'll bide my time. And as for you, my pretty, just try to stay out of my way. Just try! I'll get you, my pretty, and your little dog, too!
It's all right. She's gone. You may all come out. Whew, what a smell of sulfur. I'm afraid you made a rather bad enemy of the Wicked Witch of the West. The sooner you get out of Oz altogether, the safer you'll sleep, my dear.
Oh, I'd give anything to get out of Oz altogether. But which is the way back to Kansas? I can't go the way I came.
No, that's true. The only person who might be able to help you is the great and powerful Wizard of Oz.
The Wizard of Oz? Is he good or is he wicked?
Oh, very good, but very mysterious. And he lives in the Emerald City, which is a long journey from here. Did you bring a broomstick with you?
No, I'm afraid I didn't.
Well then, you'll have to walk. The Munchkins will see you safely to the border of Munchkin Land. And remember, never let those ruby slippers off your feet for a moment, or you'll be at the mercy of the Wicked Witch of the West.
But how do I start for Emerald City?
It's always supposed to start at the beginning, and all you have to do is follow the yellow brick road.
But what happens if I get lost?
Just follow the yellow brick road. Goodbye.
My, people come and go here so quickly. Follow the yellow brick road? Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road.
Follow the yellow brick road.
Follow the yellow brick road.
Follow the yellow road.
Follow the yellow brick road.
Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow, 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 follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick, follow the yellow brick, follow the yellow brick road. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. If he is a wizard, if ever a wiz there was, if ever a wiz there was, the Wizard of Oz is one. Because of the wonderful things he does. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. Follow the yellow brick road. Well, now which way do we go?
That way's a very nice way.
Who said that? Oh, don't be silly, Teddy. Scarecrows don't talk.
It's passing on that way, too.
That's funny. Wasn't he pointing the other way?
But of course, people do go both ways.
Oh, you did say something, didn't you? Are you doing that on purpose, or can't you make up your mind?
See, that's the trouble. I can't make up my mind. Haven't got a brain. Only straw.
How can you talk if you haven't got a brain?
I don't know, but some people without brains do an awful lot of talking, don't they?
Well, I guess you're right. We haven't met properly, have we?
Why no?
How do you do? I'm Dorothy Gale, and this is my dog Toto.
How do you do? Both of you.
Very well, thank you. And you?
Oh, I'm not feeling at all well. See, it's very tedious being stuck up here all day long with a pole up your back.
Oh, that must be terribly uncomfortable. Can't you get down?
Down? No.
Here, let me help you.
I'm not bright about doing things, but if you'll just bend the nail down in the back, maybe I'll slip off and...
Oh!
Whoops! There goes some of me again.
Does it hurt you?
Oh no, I just keep picking it up and putting it back in again.
Oh!
My, it's good to be free. Shoo, you get out of here. Boo, scat. I said
or a crow. They come from miles around just to eat in my field and laugh in my face.
Said a scarecrow swinging on a pole to a blackbird sitting on a fence. Oh, the Lord gave me a soul, but forgot to give me common sense. Said the blackbird, well, 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 what in thunder would you do with common sense? Said the scarecrow, 'twould be pleasing just to reason out the reasons of the witchness and the whyness and the whence. If I had an ounce of common sense, oh shoot, I could while away the hours, conferring with the flowers, consulting with the rain. In my head, I'd be scratching while my thoughts were busy hatching. If I only had a brain, I'd unravel every riddle for any individual in trouble or in pain. Thinking you could be another Lincoln if I only had a brain. Oh, I could tell you why the ocean's near the shore. You could think of things you've never thunk before, and then I'd sit and think some more. I would not be just a nuffin', my head all full of stuffin', my heart all full of pain. I would dance and be merry, life would be a ding-a-dairy if I only had a brain. Oh, I could tell you why the ocean's near the shore. I could think of things I'd never thunk before, and then she'd sit and think some more. Gosh, it would be awful pleasing to reason out the reason for things I can't explain. Then perhaps I'd deserve ya and be even worthier of ya if I only had a brain. If I only had a brain.
Why? If our scarecrows back in Kansas could do that, the crows be scared to pieces.
They would?
Sure.
Where's Kansas?
Well, that's where I live, and I want to get back there so badly I'm going all the way to the Emerald City to get the Wizard of Oz to help me.
Do you suppose this wizard could give me some brains?
I couldn't say, but even if he didn't, you wouldn't be any worse off than you are now.
Yes, that's true.
But I've got a witch mad at me, and you might get into some trouble.
A witch, huh? I'm not afraid of a witch. I'm not afraid of anything, except a lighted match.
Well, I don't blame you for that.
But I'd face a whole box for them for the chance of getting me some brains. Look, I won't be in any trouble because I don't need to eat, and I won't try to manage things because I can't think. Won't you take me with you?
Why, of course I will.
Hooray! We're off to see the wizard. To Oz.
To Oz! We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. We hear he is a wizard, a whiz, if ever a whiz there was. If ever a whiz there was, the Wizard of Oz is one because of the wonderful things he does. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful
think you're doing?
Well, we were walking a long ways and I was hungry.
She was hungry.
The audacity.
The nerve.
How would you like someone to come along and pick something off of you?
Oh dear, I keep forgetting I'm not in Kansas anymore.
I'll show you how to get apples. Come along, Dorothy. You don't want any of those apples.
What do you mean she doesn't want any of those apples?
Are you hinting my apples aren't what they ought to be?
Oh, no. It's just that she doesn't like little green worms.
How dare you!
Get him!
I'll show you, little green worms!
Hooray! I guess that did it. Help yourself.
What is it, Toto? My, it's a man! A man made out of tin! Oh, did you say something?
Oil can what?
Oil can, here it is. Where would you like to be oiled first?
He said his mouth. The other side?
How's that?
That's pretty sore. I can talk again.
How did you ever get like this?
Well, about a year ago, I was chopping that tree over there, minding my own business when suddenly it started to rain. Then right in the middle of a chop, I rusted solid. I've been that way ever since.
Well, you're perfect now.
Perfect? If you think I'm perfect, bang on my chest. Go ahead, bang on it. Boom.
Beautiful. What an echo.
No. The tinsmith forgot to give me a heart.
No heart?
No heart, all hollow.
Said a tin man rattling his jams to a strong man's had a teary eye.
Oh, the smith gave me 10 ribs, but forgot to put a heart inside.
And then he banged on his chest and cried.
When a man's an empty kettle, he should be on his metal, and yet I'm torn apart. Just because I'm presuming that it could be kind of human if I only had a heart. I'd be tender, I'd be gentle, and awful sentimental regarding love and art. I'd be friends with the sparrows, and the boys shoot the arrows if I only had a heart. Picture me about to leave above a voice sings low.
Wherefore art thou, Romeo?
I hear a beat,
How sweet!
just to register emotion, jealousy, devotion, and really feel the part. I could stay young and chipper, and I'd lock it with the zipper if I only had a heart.
Careful. How's that?
Oh, this is dangerous. I feel like I'm gonna fall over right now.
So much fun.
Did you know trees can dance in the Wizard of Oz?
I don't know. They don't do that in Kansas.
Really?
No.
Oh!
You okay?
Yep. Those trees can really dance. This is tiring me out. Am I doing good? Even though I'm assuming that it
Well, why don't you come to the Wizard of Oz to see if he will give you some courage? To give you a heart.
Why, that's a long and dangerous journey. And it might, start raining on the way.
But you've just been saying how much you want a heart.
And I'll keep the oil can handy.
Well, suppose when we got to the wizard, he wouldn't even give me a heart.
Oh, but he would. He must. We've come such a long way already.
What's that?
Helping the little lady along, are you? Well, stay away from her! I'll make a beehive out of you, Tin Man, and I'll stun you with a mattress, Scarecrow. And as for you, my pretty, I wish you luck with the Wizard of Oz and a happy journey to Kansas. Stuff a mattress with me. Ha! I'll see you get safely to the wizard whether I get a brain or not.
Beehive? Well, I'll see myself get a heart or not. Let her try and make a beehive out of me.
Oh, you guys are the best friends anybody could ever have.
To Oz?
To Oz.
We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. One more song.
Last show.
I don't like this forest. It's dark and creepy.
I think it will get darker before it gets any lighter.
Do you suppose we'll meet any wild animals?
We might.
Animals that eat straw?
Maybe. Some, mostly lions and tigers and bears.
Lions?
And tigers?
Oh, Jesus, bears.
Oh my!
Lions and tigers and bears.
Oh my!
Lions and tigers and bears.
Oh my!
Lions and tigers and bears.
Put 'em up! Put 'em up! I'll fight you standing on one foot. I'll fight you with one paw tied behind my back. I'll fight you with my eyes closed.
Go away. Leave us alone.
Oh, scared, huh? How long till you stay fresh in that can? Get up and fight.
Yeah, Scarecrow. Get up and teach him a lesson.
What's wrong with you teaching him a lesson?
I basically just met him, so you can go first.
All right, Pee-wee. I guess it's just you and me.
Oh, shame on you!
Ow! What'd you do that for? I didn't bite him.
No, but you tried to. It's bad enough picking on a straw man, but when you go around picking on poor little dogs.
You didn't have to go and hit me, did you? Is my nose bleeding?
Of course not. My goodness, what a fuss you're making. You're nothing but a great big coward.
You're right. I am a coward. I even scare myself. Look at the circles under my eyes. I haven't slept in weeks.
Have you tried counting sheep yet? It's one tragedy.
That does no good. I'm afraid of them.
Do you suppose the wizard could help him, too?
I don't see why not. We're on our way to see the wizard. Would you like to come and ask him for some courage?
Well, wouldn't you feel degraded to be seen in the company of a cowardly lion? I would.
No, of course not.
It's awfully nice of you. My life has been simply unbearable. Settle on, order on a climb. To our miss who listen to the brave. Oh, the Lord be by. But the Lord forgot to make you brave.
Then his tail began to curl and wave.
Life is sad, believe me, missing the Dinosaurus, who's king around the forest, a king they better serve. Why, with my regal visor, I could be another Caesar if I only had the nerve. I'd be brave as a blizzard.
I'd be gentle as a lizard.
I'd be clever as a gizzard.
If the wizard is a wizard who will serve, then I'm sure to get a brain, a home.
The nerve.
We're off to see the wizard.
The wonderful Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, go witch! So! You won't take a warning, eh? All the worse for you then! Ha! When I gain those ruby slippers, my power be the greatest in all of Oz! Now, something with a little sting in its step. Ah, yes! Jitterbug! Dancing jitterbugs. Make her dance, dance, dance until those ruby slippers fall right from her feet.
What's that sound? Did you just hear what I just heard?
That noise don't come from an ordinary bird.
It may be just a cricket or a critter in the trees.
Maybe the jitters from the trencher on the knees.
I think I see a shadow and it's fuzzy and it's furry.
I haven't got a brain, but I think I ought to worry.
I haven't got a heart, but I feel palpitation.
As monarch of the forest, I don't like the situation.
Are you gonna stand around and let him fill us full of horror?
I'd like to roar him down, but I think I lost my roarer.
It's the Who's-This.
It's a who's this?
It's a what's this?
It's a what's this?
Who's that?
Who's there?
Who's where?
Beware! Who's that hiding in the treetops? It's that rascal, the
Ruby Slippers.
Where is she? Where's the witch?
Look at that!
Oh my! It's the gates of Emerald City! Have any of you ever played charades? I have. It's so fun. Does anybody want to come up and do a Wizard of Oz themed charades? How about you in the back, right there? Okay. It's always from that seat. So you can come up on the stairs. Come over here.
Okay.
Okay, this is the Cowardly Lion. This is the Tin Man, my dog Toto, Scarecrow, and I'm Dorothy.
So here's how the game works. You're
Wait,
gonna
first
choose.
of all, what's your name? Okay, cool.
Here's how the game works. You're gonna choose a character from the Wizard of Oz. It can be anyone. Just don't choose something too hard, or we'll be here like for ages, and we'll never get to the Emerald City. And we're gonna guess who you are.
Okay. So
You
can
can't
go
say
ahead.
anything. You can't say anything. There's so many
It
characters.
can be anyone. It can be the witch or one of us or
Any single character.
except
There we
like
go.
Try.
just try.
We're gonna yell random things.
We're probably not gonna guess it. Just do something later. Oh, Toto! Toto! Yay! Okay, so you're gonna also draw a ticket from the raffle basket. So, I'm gonna have you close your eyes and stick your hand, and let me read off the number. Okay, 490154. 490154. Okay, we have a winner. Let me go check. Can I see your ticket? Proof. Okay, there you go. And here is your.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I could have won that time.
Who's there? We are. State your business. We want to see the wizard.
The wizard? But nobody can see the Great Oz. No one's ever seen the Great Oz. Oh, even I've never seen him.
Oh, we've got to see the wizard. The Good Witch of the North sent me.
Prove it.
She's wearing the ruby slippers she gave her.
And so she is. Why didn't you say so in the first place? Come on in.
That's how the crickets sprinkled
take no for an answer.
Hide! Good people of Oz! Listen and listen well! Bring forward the pretty one who goes by the name of Dorothy! Dorothy? Who's Dorothy?
Dorothy? Who's Dorothy?
So, that's how you're going to play it, eh? I have a little message for the girl. See that she gets it.
What are we gonna do?
Well, we'd better hurry if we're going to see the wizard.
There's a guard over there. Maybe he can point us towards the wizard.
Excuse me, ma'am. Do you mind directing us to the wizard? We want to see all five of us.
Nobody can see the wizard. Nobody not know how.
Oh, but we must.
I got a permanent just for the occasion.
Not nobody not know how. But she's Dorothy. The witch is Dorothy? Well, that makes a difference. I'll announce you at once. Did you hear that? She'll announce us at once. If as good as got my brain.
I can fairly hear my heart beating.
I'll be home in time for supper.
And in another hour, I'll be king of the forest. Long live the king! I, the king of the forest, not queen, not duke, not prince. My real rose of the forest would be satin, not cotton, not chintz. I'd command each thing, be it fish or fowl, with a roof and a roof and a royal. As I'd click my heel, all the trees would kneel, and the mountains bow, and the bulls kowtow, and the sparrows would take wing. Bye.
Your Majesty, if you were king, you wouldn't be afraid of anything?
Not nobody, not know how.
Not even a rhinoceros?
Impossimus.
How about a hippopotamus?
I'd thrust him from top to bottomless.
Suppose you didn't meet an elephant.
I'd wrap him up in cellophane.
What if it were a brontosaurus?
I'd show him who's king of the forest.
How?
How? Courage. What makes a king out of a slave? Courage. What makes the flag on a mast wave? Courage. What makes the elephant charge his tusks in the misty mist or the dusky dusk? Courage. What makes the Hottentot so hot? What puts the ape in apricot? What have they got that I ain't got?
Courage?
You can say that again.
If he
go away.
Go away?
Oh, looks like we came a long way for nothing.
And I thought I was on my way home. Auntie Em was so good to me, and I never appreciated it. Running away and hurting her feelings? Professor Marvel said she was sick. She may be dying and it's all my fault. I'll never forgive myself, never.
Oh, don't cry. I'll get you to the wizard somehow. Come on, I had an Auntie Em myself once too.
Wait a minute, fellas. I was just thinking. I don't really want to see the wizard that bad. I better wait outside.
You're scared again?
Don't you know the wizard's gonna give you some courage?
I'd be too afraid to ask him for it.
Oh, then we'll ask him for you.
I better wait outside.
Oh, come on.
Ah!
What happened?
Somebody pull my tail.
You did it yourself.
I am Oz, the great and powerful. Who are you?
If you please, sir, I am Dorothy, the small and meek, and we have come to ask you...
Silence!
Too many crickets.
The great and powerful Oz knows why you have come. Step forward, Tin Man.
It's me.
You dare come to me for a heart? Do you? You clinking, clanking, clattering collection of collisionist junk?
Well, you see, a while back we were watching on the Yellow Bird and...
Quiet!
Oh my gosh.
And you, Scarecrow, have the effrontery to ask for a brain? You billowing bale of bovine fodder!
Your Honor, Your Excellency, Your Wizardry!
Enough! And you, lion!
Come on. No.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself frightening him like that when he came to you for help.
Silence, whippersnapper! The beneficent Oz has every intention of granting your requests.
What did he say?
But first, you must prove yourselves worthy by performing a very small task. Bring me the broomstick of the Witch of the West.
But if we have to do that, we'll have to tell her to get it.
Bring me her broomstick, and I'll grant your requests. Now go!
But what if she kills us first?
I said go!
Okay, it's okay. Where are we? Okay. What was that? Okay. I'm okay.
Haunted forest? Oh, Witch's Castle, 1 mile.
I'd turn back if I were you.
Oh, that's the best news I've ever heard.
No, you don't.
You know something? I believe there are spooks around here.
Spooks? That's ridiculous. Spooks are just like silly.
Spooks? Do you believe in spooks? I believe in spooks. I do believe in spooks. I do believe in spooks. I do believe in
You'll
spooks.
believe it. Thank you. Welcome to the Haunted Forest. I'd like you to meet a friend of mine. They are lovely slippers, aren't they, Nico? Now be a good boy and invite some of your friends to the party.
If I had a heart, it would be beating really fast.
Now! Bring me that girl and her dog to my castle! Do what you like with the others, but I want her alive when unharmed. And do take special care of those ruby slippers, for I want them most of all. Now go! Fly! Fly! Bring me that girl and her dog to my castle! Fly, fly, fly!
If Captain Dorothy and Toto, he has to do something.
Don't touch me. I'm too afraid to move.
Help! Help! Help!
Shoo! Be gone! Shoo!
happened to you?
They tore my legs off and they threw them over there. And they tore my chest out and they threw it over there.
That's really you all over.
Looks like you really knocked the stuffings out of you, didn't
Oh, don't just stand there talking. Put me together. We've got to find Dorothy. You've captured the girl and her dog. Bring me the dog! What a nice little dog. Nico, where's our manners? It's time to entertain our guests. Bring me the girl! What an unexpected pleasure, my dear. It's so kind of you to visit me in my loneliness.
What are you gonna do with my dog? Give him back to me.
All in good time, my pretty. All in good time.
Please give me back my dog. Give me back Toto.
Certainly, certainly. Once you give me those ruby slippers!
But the Goodrich of the North told me not to.
Very well. Nico, my pet, tie him around the mangy dog's neck and toss him in the river. We can all watch him drown.
No, no, no! Here, you can have your old slippers, but give me back Toto.
That's a good little girl. I knew you'd see reason. Ah!
I'm sorry, I didn't do it. Can I still have my dog?
No, fool, that's him! I should have remembered. Those ruby slippers will never come off as long as you're alive.
What are you gonna do?
It's not what I'm going to do that's worrying me. It's how to do it. These things must be done delicately.
Run, Toto, run! He got away! He got away!
Drat you and your dog. Do you see this hourglass? This is how much longer you've got to be alive. And it isn't very long, my pretty. It isn't long.
Oh,
The witch's castle. We made it.
but where are we going to find Dorothy?
Oh, my paws are getting tired from all this searching.
It's Toto. Where have you been?
I don't know what he's saying.
The Wicked Witch has Dorothy locked in her tower.
Oh, I hate to think that Dorothy in that awful place. We've got to get her out of there.
Don't cry now. We haven't got the oil can with us, and you've been squeaking enough as it is.
Who's them? Who's them?
They're Winkies, the witch's darts.
Get him away. Get him away.
I've got a plan how to get in there,
Scarecrow's got a plan.
and you're gonna lead it.
What? Me?
Yeah, you.
Oh, okay. I'll go in there. For Dorothy. Witch or no witch. Guards or no guards. There's only one thing I want you fellas to do.
What's that?
Talk me out of it.
Oh, not happening.
Good job.
Oh, I'm getting so tired.
When all the world is a hopeless jumble and raindrops tumble around, heaven opens a magic land. Auntie M, is it really you? When all the clouds darken up the skyway, there's a rainbow highway to be found. Waiting from your window pane,
trying to find you, dear. We want you to come home. Please, please come home.
Oh, Aunt Em, I'm trying, but I'm here in the Emerald City, locked up in the witch's castle, and I'm scared, and I don't know what to do.
Dorothy, dear, please come home to us. Just come home. If happy little bluebirds fly beyond the rainbow, why, oh, I care.
Sorry to break the happy reunion.
Auntie Em, please come back, please.
Ooh, the witch! I'll give you Auntie Em, Fitzy. Nico, gather the Winky Guards. Her time is nearly up. When I return, you'll get yours, and I'll get mine. Oreo, 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 Oreo. Halt! That'll be all men. Dismissed.
You heard her. Back to your watch. Back to your watch.
Well done, girl. Keep marching, keep marching.
You haven't forgotten your old pals, have you?
Oh, I knew you'd come. I just knew it. But how did you manage it?
Well, Scarecrow had the idea.
Lion brought him down.
And Tin Man somehow knew exactly where to find you.
Oh, Toto!
Did they hurt ya?
Oh, no, I'm all right, but we've got to get out of here quick.
Why? My little party's just beginning. Guards! Seize them! Ring around the rosy, a pocket full of spares. Thought you'd be so pretty, Foxy, didn't you? Well, I'll start on you right here, right now. One after the other. And the last one to go, we'll see the first three go before. And our mangy dog, too. Where to begin? Yes. How about a little fire, Scarecrow? Help! Help! I'm burning! Help! Oh! Oh, you cursed brat! Look what you've done! I'm melting! Oh, what a world! What a world! Who would have thought a little girl like you could destroy my beautiful wickedness? Oh, I'm going! Help!
She's dead. You killed her.
I didn't mean to. It was just he was on fire.
Hail to Dorothy. The Wicked Witch is dead.
Hail to Dorothy! The Wicked Witch is dead!
The broom. May we have it?
Please, take it with you.
Oh, thank you so much. Now we can go back to the wizard and tell him the Wicked Witch is dead.
The Wicked Witch is dead.
Ding dong, the witch is dead. Witch, oh witch, the Wicked Witch. Ding dong, the Wicked Witch is dead.
She's gone where the goblins go below. Below, below, yo ho.
Let's open up and sing and ring the bells of ding dong to merry them.
Sing it high,
Sing it, let them know
the Wicked Witches.
Why have you come back?
Well, we've brought you the broomstick of the Witch of the West, and we'd like you to keep your promise, if you please, sir.
Go away and come back tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow? But I want to go home now.
You've had plenty of time already.
Yeah.
Pay no attention to that man behind the curtain. Go! Before I lose my temper, the great and powerful Oz has spoken.
Who are you?
Well, I'm the great and powerful Wizard of Oz.
You're a very bad man.
Oh, no, my dear. I'm a very good man. It's just I'm a very bad wizard.
Well, you better be good enough to send Dorothy back to Kansas.
And what about the heart you promised Tin Man?
And Scarecrow's brain.
But you've got them. You've had them all the time.
Oh, no, we haven't.
Of course you do. Why, Scarecrow, anyone can have a brain. That's a very mediocre commodity. Back where I come from, we have universities, where men go to become great thinkers, and they have no more brains than you. But they have one thing you haven't got, a diploma.
A diploma? Gee.
Therefore, I hereby confer upon you the honorary degree of Ph.D.
Ph.D.?
Doctor of Thinkology.
The sum of the square root of any two sides of an isosceles triangle is equal to the square root of the remaining side. Oh, joy, rapture! I've got a brain. How can I ever think you enough?
Well, you can't. As for you, my fine lion friend, you are under the delusion that because you run away from danger, you have no courage. You are confusing courage with wisdom. Back where I come from, we have men who are called heroes, and they have no more brains, and they have no more courage than you have. But they have one thing you haven't got, a medal. Therefore, for conspicuous bravery against wicked witches, I award you the Triple Cross.
The Triple Cross?
You are now a member of the Legion of Courage.
Shucks, folks. I'm speechless.
As for you, my galvanized tin friend, you want a heart. You don't know how lucky you are not to have one. Hearts will never be practical until they can be made unbreakable.
But I still want one.
Yes, back where I come from, we have men who do nothing all day but good deeds, and their hearts are no bigger than yours. But they have one thing you haven't got, a testimonial.
Did you hear that? A testimonial.
Therefore, in consideration of your kindness, I present you a small token of our esteem and affection. And remember, my sentimental friend, a heart is not judged by how much you love, but by how much you are loved by others.
It takes.
What about Dorothy? Oh, I don't think there's anything in that basket for me.
The only way to get Dorothy back to Kansas is for me to take her there myself.
Oh, but are you a clever enough wizard to manage it?
I'm an old Kansas man myself, premier balloonist to the Miracle Wonderland Carnival Company, until one day the balloon failed to return to the fair.
It did?
Then, suddenly, the wind changed, and the balloon floated down into the heart of this noble city, where I was instantly acclaimed Oz, the first wizard deluxe.
Oh!
And in that balloon, you and I will return to the land of E Pluribus Unum.
Oh, my!
And here's our balloon now. I hereby decree that Scarecrow, Tin Man, and the Lion shall rule in my stead. Obey them as you would me. Release the balloon.
Oh, Toto! Toto, come back here! Toto, come back!
Dorothy, we're taking off.
Oh, don't leave without me! Toto, come back here!
I can't come back. I don't know how it works. Goodbye, folks.
Bye.
Oh!
Bye.
Oh, now I'll never get home.
Any longer. We've always had the power to go back to Kansas.
I have?
Of course.
But why didn't you tell her before?
She would have never believed me. She had to find it out for herself.
What have you learned, Dorothy?
Well, I think that it wasn't enough just to want to see Auntie Em and Uncle Henry. And if I ever go looking for my heart's desire again, I won't look any farther than my own backyard. Because if it isn't there, I've never really lost it to begin with.
Is that right? That's all it is.
But that's so easy. I should have thought it for you.
I should have felt in my heart.
She had to find it out for herself. Now those ruby slippers would take you home in 2 seconds.
Toto too?
Toto too.
Now?
Whenever you wish.
Oh, it's gonna be so hard to say goodbye. Goodbye, Tin Man. Oh, don't cry. You was so dreadful. Here's your oil can.
No, I know I'm very pretty.
Oh, goodbye, Lion. I'm gonna miss the way you used to holler for help until you found your courage.
I never would have found it if it wasn't for you.
Oh, Scarecrow, I think I'll miss you the most.
Are you ready now?
Yes, I'm ready.
Then close your eyes and tap your heels together 3 times. And think to yourself, there's no place like home.
There's no place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home.
Dorothy, dearest, on time, darling.
Hey, Tim, it's you.
Hello? Anybody? I just dropped by because I heard that the little girl got stuck in the big. Well, she seems all right now.
She's got quite a bump on her head. We thought there for a minute you were going to leave us.
Oh, but I did leave you. And I tried to get back for days and days.
There, it was just a bad dream.
Remember me, your old pal Huck?
And me, Hickory? You couldn't forget my face, could you?
Oh, but it wasn't a dream. It was a place. And you and you and you, and you were there. But you couldn't have been, could you?
Well, we dream lots of silly things.
No, Aunt Em, this is a real, truly live place. And I remember that some of it wasn't very nice, but most of it was beautiful. But just the same, all I kept saying was, I want to go home, I want to go home. And they sent me home. Doesn't anybody believe me?
Of course we believe you, Dorothy.
Oh, but anyways, Toto, we're home. And this is my room and you're all here. And I'm never gonna leave here ever again because I love you all. And oh, Aunt Em, there's no place like home.